Hello everyone! Welcome to Info Knowledge!
Have you been noticed using your appliances at home?
Are you aware of using a refrigerator and air conditioner at home and how it is working?
So this video content is perfect for you to know and understand all about domestic refrigeration and air conditioning to have a background knowledge.
So let's get started.
Table of content: 1. Introduction to refrigeration. 1.1 Definition of refrigeration. 1.2 Application of refrigeration. 2. Refrigerant. 2.1 Definition of refrigerant. 2.2 Function of refrigerant. 3. Refrigerator. 3.1 Definition of refrigerator. 3.2 Essential function of refrigerator. 3.3 Main components of refrigerator. Refrigeration. Refrigeration is a process that removes heat from a space, substance, or system to lower and or maintain its temperature below the ambient temperature. Meaning to say, refrigeration is a process of subjecting food or drink to cold in order to chill or preserve it. The application of refrigeration may be grouped into 4 general categories. We have the domestic refrigeration, commercial refrigeration, industrial refrigeration, and the marine and transportation refrigeration. Domestic refrigeration. A domestic refrigeration is essentially a small cold storage where several products is stored there, such as ice cream, meat, fish, vegetable, fruits, water, and etc. Commercial refrigeration. It refers to the cold storage equipment used in commercial settings. Examples here includes the range in refrigerators and freezers found in supermarkets, specialty food stores, convenience stores, and grocery stores. Industrial refrigeration. It can be defined as equipment and accessories projected to remove heat from large-scale processes or materials, lowering the temperature to a desired value. So under the industrial refrigeration, the applications are typically used in places like cold food storage, dairy processing and beverage production, ice drinks, and heavy industry. Marine refrigeration system is a key element on board any vessel. So, meaning to say, food and drinks cargo need to kept in optimal condition at all times. That's why many cargo ships need to be equipped with high-quality marine refrigeration and air conditioning as their core business. It is to assure the quality of the cargo during the transport. Refrigerated transportation is a method for shipping that requires special temperature-controlled vehicles. So, the vehicle transporting the product being shipped has a built-in refrigeration system that keeps product at a desired temperature throughout the transportation process. Refrigerant. A refrigerant is a substance or mixture, usually a fluid or gaseous state. It is used in refrigeration cycle. So, meaning to say, refrigerant is any substance capable of absorbing heat from another required substance that can be used as a refrigerant like ice, water, and etc. Function of refrigerant. It is used to move the heat from one area to cool this area and to expel this heat in another area. So the function of refrigerant here is to absorb the heat from the environment and can provide refrigeration or air conditioning combined with other components such as compressor and evaporators. Refrigerator. Refrigerator, an appliance or compartment which is artificially kept cool and used to store food and drinks. So in short, it is a device used to maintain low temperature below atmospheric temperature within required space. Function of refrigerator. The essential function of refrigerant is to use the evaporation of a liquid or refrigerant to absorb heat. Meaning to say, it is used to move the heat from one area to cool this area and to expel this heat in another area. So let's proceed to the 5 main components of refrigerator. We have the compressor, condenser, evaporator, capillary tube, and the thermostat. Main components of refrigerator. 1. Compressor. It is the heart of the refrigerator. 2. Condenser. The condenser sits on the back of refrigerator and it's quite dusty. 3. Evaporator. It is located inside the refrigerator
and it is the part that makes the refrigerator cold. 4. Capillary tube is a thin piece of tubing that serves as an expansion device. 5. Thermostat. It controls the cooling process by monitoring the temperature and then switching the compressor on and off.
So, to further know more about the parts and function of refrigerator, Mr. Alex Mborang will explain to you the major elements of refrigerator and their function.
So how does a refrigerator work? So we will explain the refrigeration. We have the principles behind it. First, when liquid evaporates, it absorbs heat. The second one, when liquid condenses, it releases heat also. So here is a simple example. We have when your hand is wet and it actually feels cold. It is the process of the water in evaporating and cooling our hand. The second one is on a humid hot day, when your frosty beer will have a water, it condenses coming outside into the bottle. This warms actually your beer. The refrigeration uses the 5 major components. We have the following, which is first, the expansion device. The second one is the evaporator coils. The third one is a compressor. Third one, condenser coils. And the last but not the least, it is called a refrigerant. Refrigerant is a liquid that enters into an expansion device. As it passes through the some drops, compressor expands, cool, and turns into gas. As the refrigerant flows around the evaporator, coils it absorbs and removes heat from the food inside. The compressor squeezes the refrigerant, raising its temperature and pressure. And it is now a hot, high pressure gas. The refrigerant can flow through the condenser, coils and back of the fridge, radiating a heat from the atmosphere and cooling back into a liquid as it does so. So the refrigerant then re-enters the expansion device as a cyclical repeat itself. So basically, heat is constantly picked up from the inside of the refrigerator and taken outside of it.